What's up, everybody? It is Tuesday. We're dipping. How you guys? I'm wearing my red shirt, my red hat. I'm celebrating the day. I hope you guys are celebrating the day too. Hopefully you guys are not all freaking out and running around with their heads cut off. Oh, the sky's falling, inflation. Bro, come on. We've been waiting for this, guys. Anyway, if you guys don't know, my name is Tank. This is the IBC Gang YouTube channel. We talk about everything that's happening in the traditional markets as well as the crypto markets with a specific interest, of course, of the Cosmos ecosystem in mind, because we're cosmonauts through and through. We love the Cosmos ecosystem. Hopefully you guys are all like-minded like me, because, you know, obviously IBC Gang YouTube channel. Why else are you guys here? With that being said, though, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. But before I do, if you guys would do me a huge favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you guys don't know, when you guys do subscribe, you should feel like a good person because you're doing a good deed. Not only are you scratching my back and helping us grow here on the channel, but you're scratching your own back, because the more people that see these videos, the more exposure the Cosmos ecosystem gets, and that's a win-win for everybody, guys. That means your bags get exposed to more liquidity. So again, share this with your mama, your auntie, your sister, your brother, Bob, Jake, Philip over there at work that always eats your sandwich that you don't really like, but you want his liquidity in the market. Share it with them, because the more people that see it, the more exposure the Cosmos ecosystem gets, and then you're kind of just helping yourself. So help me, help you, help everybody. Hit that little like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell notification too. I don't know what this is, like a gang sign. I'm not promoting gang signs, but hit that little bell notification as well, and we will be on our way. Before I also jump into everything, let me give you guys some quick love, because you guys are the things that matter the most here. If you guys don't know, like, that's my stance, and I believe it wholeheartedly. You guys are the things that matter most within this whole game, and even in your real lives. Don't let anybody ever tell you differently. Give yourself some love. Treat yourself. And if you don't, let me treat you right now to some love. What's up, Opa? What's up, Sunrise? Telekinetic, Matt Miller. I think I said that wrong. Right? Yeah, I think so. What's up, Blau? Ryu, Bren, Buddy. Hold on. I gotta get you guys. Grits, Bren. What's up, guys? Got you guys off mute. No, I don't. I did the camera. I did it wrong. I did the camera. Now you guys are off.
Hey.
Hey, yo.
Yo, I did it after the second try. Nathaniel, Pardesh, Adam, Scott. I think I said Scott earlier. And you know what? Wait, what is it? That's like a Russian name. I know you have a different name. What is it? I need to come up with the, how do you say that?
His name is Ivan.
Ivan. There you go. Boom. Now lock it in. Ivan. I'm going to try to remember that. Ivan. What's up, Ivan? Guys, Peck. Willow. I keep saying this. I'm going to remind you guys, Willow 2 is coming out, and Peck is going to be on there. I love Peck. He's like old now. He's like an old little wizard. Have you guys ever watched Willow, by the way? You two, Bren, Grits?
No, sir.
Nope.
What? Everybody in chat, have you guys watched Willow? Put a 1 in there if you guys have watched Willow. With Mad Mortigan, like the original Lord, like not, well, no, you can't say that, because like Tolkien he wrote Lord of the Rings a long time ago, but like, yeah, classic movie. Anyway, you guys got to watch Willow. Anyway, it's got little people and swords and trolls and stuff in it. Dude, it's great. It's even got little people on it. It's great. Let's go ahead and jump on into everything, guys. I've been rambling quite a bit. We're going to start off on the Dow Jones. We're starting off on the daily with Market Cipher as our primary oscillator and indicator tool of choice. Check it out, guys. We're going to take a look at Market Cipher B, the lower section of the charts. Check it to wreck it. Let's begin. We got a red trigger dot right here. That means we're going to see some more downward selling pressure. Matter of fact, we told you guys yesterday, right, Blau? We told them yesterday that the Russell index, or the Russell right here, Russell 2000 was a leading indicator. We had a red dot yesterday, and we said the Dow, the NASDAQ, the SPX all didn't have it. The Russell showed us the way. The Russell is the leading indicator for the traditional markets. It showed us the way right here. We had it, and sure enough, like we said, we're getting that red confirmation. Well, it's not confirmed yet, but we're getting confirmation of what we saw in the Russell today in the Dow Jones. So again, a little bit of foresight, a little bit of, knowledge goes a long way. If you can see what's happening, maybe just a day in advance, you'll probably get yourself in a better position. But didn't we said it, right, Blau? We said it. Dab. I can't do that all the way because my neck's still hurting. Dab. My kid does that all the time, by the way. Like, he does stuff in jiu-jitsu and it's like, dab. I'm like, better stop. Somebody's going to choke you out. Anyway. We're going to move on. We got that. RSI is coming down. You all know CPI now is at 9.1. Is it not? Was it 9.1? 9.1, the highest in 4 decades. Someone give the government an award. They're doing such a fabulous job bringing us to all new all-time highs, guys. They're doing such a great job, right? Look at that. Crushing it with the inflation. I'm just joking, guys. That's a bad thing. That's a super bad thing. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing, government or world leaders?
9.1%.
9.1%. We went up from, what was it? Hold on.
8.4 was it?
How in the heck? I just ruined my chair. How in the heck do you, seriously? How stupid can you be? This is my channel. I can say that. That's my opinion about the Fed and the world that is leading us, the leaders that are leading this world. How seriously? Let's see here. Yeah. It's so stupid. I don't know what to say. It is so stupid. I don't know what to say. So, well, I do know what to say right now. Expect a 75 to 100 basis point rate hike. Expect it. It's going to be the last slap in the face. Hopefully, that's going to be. Well, you're going to keep getting slapped in the face.
What is that? Like at 1 p.m. they're announcing it?
Later this afternoon. We already know what's that, but I will say, I think we're gonna get smacked in the face. One last hard, maybe it's not even a smack. One last hard chin check coming up here soon. But again, I'm still of the thinking that you can't keep pushing too hard, because unless you want to wreck it, which I will also say is the thing that they actually need to do to reset the button, right? Honestly, guys, it's the growing pains. That's what happens if they really want to get us down. If they're really honest and true about what they're saying and wanting to get inflation down, wanting to get a healthy restart back, they have to drain the cancer. They have to drain the pus. They have to really cut deep and start pressing really, really hard with these rate hikes. And unless they keep smacking 75 to 100 basis points over and over and over, which will lead us into stagflation and everything, like recession, stagflation, whatever, everything combined, the big dark that we're gonna have to go through.
Draining the cyst.
Yeah, unless they really drain the cyst, unless they really bring the hurt and try to bring us back down, you're gonna have to turn on the money printer. Which one do you guys think they're gonna do? This is the honest question, right? This is the question that we all have to ask yourself. Is the Fed, the US government, going to drain the cyst? Are they going to cut deep and long enough and hard enough to push us into stagflation, into a true deep recession, depression, whatever you want to call that, because it's going to be everything that you want to classify it as? Or at some point, are they going to say, F it, let's turn on the money printer again? That's the real question. What do you guys feel? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys feel? Do you guys feel, by the way, I love that some of you guys have actually seen Willow there. I love it. Let me know in the chat. Do you guys think they keep pushing for the foreseeable future? Or do you actually think that at some point they're going to relax and say, no, we don't actually want to go into a Great Depression. We don't actually want to go into a recession. We don't actually want to compound all these world conflicts on top of all of this, craziness. What do you guys think? Honest opinions, please. What do you guys think? No, Oliver, I don't feel I'm medicated up. I'm trying to stay caffeinated up as well. I have a ice pack, literally trying to just numb my back, and I'm pushing on it really, really hard right now, so that it kind of just alleviates that pain. But yeah, it was bad yesterday, guys. I appreciate that, by the way. I'm so sorry about that. Timing, right? I swear. I was talking to Brandon Grits just a second ago, but the timing of, you launched the Maneki and then, oh my gosh, everything just starts hurting. But we push through. You guys know me. I don't let, guys, I could have one leg, one arm, whatever. I'm still going to be here. I ain't going nowhere. This is what I do for a living. I'm not going anywhere. My neck could be, look, if I can look at the screens, we're gonna do something. If I have to touch things with, with a pencil in my mouth or like use the eye controller thing. That's what's happening.
Jesus Christ, thanks.
Yeah, we're going deep. Who we talking about? It's not Christopher Reeves. What's his name?
Christopher Hawkins.
I'm Christopher Hawkins. This. I'm Christopher Walking Hawkins. This all day long, straight up, bro. Look, I ain't going nowhere.
Wait, is it Christopher Hawkins? Was his name Stephen Hawking? What was his?
I'm putting all of them together. Christopher Hawkins, Stalking Walkins.
It was Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawkins. I'm Stephen Hawkins. This, because Christopher was the Superman, right? That got paralyzed too. You guys, the original Superman in the movies. Gosh, what was his name now too? Anyway, you can tell I've been drinking coffee. Let's see what the chat is saying. I rate they will pull back. Nah, I think too many big corporations will cry about it. And yeah, that's another thing too. What's going on, Spade? Adam says, if they truly want USD to remain reserve currency, they need to start the rate. I can't see that far. Someone tell me. I seriously can't see that far. And I don't want to bend my neck for it either. Redaction.
What are you trying to read?
What does it say? Hold on. Let me try to.
What are you trying to read?
Adam Burke's statement. Let me try to get I'm trying not to move my head.
He said if they truly want USD to remain reserve currency, they need to start the radiation treatment. It needs to hurt, but mostly because we've allowed the U.S. government to put us in this place.
Look, another thing that's going to make me feel old, putting on my glasses. Oh, Grandpa, let me see better. Okay. Stephen Hawking, IBC Mafia, what's up? With recent strength of the dollar, they may decide to turn on the printers. Yeah. Well, like, here's my 2 cents, and I've said it a bunch of times before, right? Like, they're going to turn on the printers when everybody gets more unemployed, when jobs or creators of jobs like myself, right? Like producers start laying off people because inflation is too high or the cost to produce. Again, we always look at not just the CPI, which a lot of people just, are focused on today, but we also got to look at the producer price index. This is the producer price index right here, guys. This is for people who, corporations who employ people. Look at how much it costs to produce services or goods as well. And like, you really have to take that into account when you're talking about the overall market, not just the consumer or the people, the average people out there buying what they're producing, but you also got to look at, what the producers are taking on as far as, and Blau knows this very, very well. I know he, is very similar to myself, employs more people than myself, I believe. But it's when you start seeing the overall economy push on higher costs, because like let's talk like real talk. I guess I am trying to get political, but it's the truth, right? Like the recent narrative is, like, oh, we, with Donald Trump and this recently and all this stuff, like, if you guys follow along, it was to give breaks to producers, high net worth individuals and or companies that produce not only items or services or goods, but that also produce jobs, right? Like, you got to give them breaks. It's a give or take. You got to give them breaks in order for that to actually be scalable for them going forward. And then I'll be honest, I'm trying to like tiptoe around this. What happened was new administration came in and took a lot of that stuff away. Just really screwed us. Really, really screwed us. And made it a lot more expensive and a lot more undesirable for these corporations and actual market movers, I'm going to say makers, but market movers in the global economy. And so, you're seeing things like shrinkflation, where you buy the same bag. Can't do that because Halls, like, look, Halls, I've been eating so much of these, by the way, to help my breathing. You should sponsor the channel. But you open the bag and it's the same size bag, but when you look in the bag, you get literally that much. So you get a big bag, but you literally only get the bottom 1/3 of or 1/4 of the bag, right? That's shrinkflation. I actually took a picture of an Oreo recently for my son's birthday that we recently had, where I'm serious. This is a real thing. You're buying the same size bag, but if you look in the middle of the Oreo, which usually even the regular Oreos has a lot of creamy feeling, like a lot of fluff, it's like you're buying the thin version. And they're promoting that as the regular version. Go look at what the thin version is. I'm pretty sure you're just buying the cookie. I'm pretty sure you are. Like that's one thing. And then on top of that, so producers are going to be cutting back expenditures, whether it be in their products, the way that they produce them. And what I mean by that is they're going to be, maybe automating it more, just cutting out the middle, like cutting out the average Joe that's trying to get a job, right? They're going to let them go because they can do it on an automated mechanical like belt system or something like that from vast majority of these things. And they can run that 24/7. They don't have to like give benefits to machines. They don't have to do all these other things. They can run indefinitely. And that's the hard truth of it. That's what we've been seeing for a long time. If you guys don't remember, there was this whole big thing recently, not too recently, but recently with McDonald's workers, right? Like we need to get $15. No, you don't. I don't look, maybe management.
Remember Kellogg's with the union strike and all that?
Like, let's be real. Like those jobs where you're
They're splitting up the company now. They're getting rid of all their unions.
Yeah. You keep pushing this narrative. You keep doing these kind of things. Producers are going to find a way to keep their bottom, their market or what they're producing, in the market. And it's not going to be involving you. So long-winded explanation of why I think what we're looking for is more people to get laid off. I know that sounds horrible. We're looking for more people to get laid off. And once the government sees more people getting laid off, they're going to come in like the great superheroes wearing their cape, like they're doing us all a favor. They're the ones that got us into this in the first place. Years, not just like last two, presidents, years down the road, they were doing this, guys, or years in the past, they were doing this. Years. This has been leading for a long freaking time. Like if you go back here, look, this is also up and to the right. Like this would normally be good on any other chart, but this is a producer price index chart. Yes, it has some, it ebbs and it flows with the markets, and it is what it is. It's got to adjust and stuff like that. But guys, as old as I am, not as old, almost as old as I am, it has done nothing but basically rise 156%, give or take, to produce anything. J2000, you're back. You got him a necky. Yes, dude, I'm glad it's been a long time, my friend. It's been a long time. Look, guys.
Dude, we miss you, man.
Look at that. You're back, bro. Everybody, round of applause.
Wow.
You're back, dude. You're back, bro. And I'm glad you got a Maneki. We're going to talk about that in a little bit.
Dude,
Jay.
you came in at the right time, honestly.
You did. Glad to see you back, man. But like, honestly, 156% to produce things, over almost 40 years.
Well, you can see it on the shelves. Like, cheese is $10 a thing now. Like, and you know what's crazy? The prices were like that in Canada when the 2008 recession hit. So everything's like double that now. It's like ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, so that's what we're looking for, right? We're looking for the Fed not just the Fed, but like, the government, the U.S. government to step in and be like, I'm your savior. Let me take care of this for you. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled, guys. They are the ones causing this, and they're the ones actually reaping the most benefit from this as well. Yep. I do think that this is possibly a catalyst, because it's all about perspective, right? This, if you're smart, this could be a catalyst for the crypto market to really see early pumpage happen. Not like, I don't want to say pumpage, because we're not going to see the mass distribution of inflated money printing happening. They're going to print money, but they're not going to do it like we recently just saw. So it's not going to be the same. It's not going to be like a pump. But what I'm trying to say is we might actually see a premature bull market run for the crypto market, not just Bitcoin, but for the crypto market, if people are smart, if they understand that the government, the U.S. in particular, because that's the world reserve, standard is the U.S. dollar, is if they start realizing what a joke the U.S. government is and how much a joke fiat money is, we might actually see people really at these price points start hedging against some of these, inevitables that are in the traditional market. Like, I really just don't see, because the traditional market, we're looking at the Dow Jones, right? The NASDAQ, all this other stuff. Guys, there's vast corruption. It's already played. It's already played right now. What's happening right now is the corrupt positionings that's been taking place in the past. They're trying to fight to keep it. That's what's happening right now with cryptocurrency now coming on in as a whole new asset class, taking the spotlight, taking the game, taking the power away from all these individuals, these VCs, these hedge funds. Hedge funds are unhealthy. These political personalities or people in power on both sides, and they're lobbying entities that are putting money in their pockets to push narratives, to push laws and regulations. They're just trying to fight to stay alive because they like power and they don't want to give it to anybody else. And if it does get transferred to a different game, they want to be the ones in control of that game. They want to set the rules, set the players, and do it the way they don't want you making any calls. They want to make all the calls. They're saying, okay, if we have to switch games, this is how it's going to go, and this is who's going to be in control. Even though our track record sucks, which if you guys don't believe that their track record sucks, it's real easy, okay? Again, producer cost. This is a super simple way. Up and to the right, consumer cost. Where's my consumer cost? Ew. Consumer cost recently. Boom. Like, it sucks. It sucks. So anyway, I really do think this could be an early. This could be something that moves us earlier than a halving. Really could. But that depends on a lot of things. People need to be smart. People need to be more aware of what's happening. People need to understand the game.
Yeah, like I disagree with some people's like, there is no they. Like Cephii, for example, he was saying there is no they. It's like, well, everything is brought out of like, the new innovations and, usually bad shit happening, and it's all about power.
Yeah. And you're right. You're absolutely right, Adam. When you or Ray, when you say the Fed is the government, but the reason why I keep switching up is because, like, I look at the House and the Senate, which I guess they are. Like, you're absolutely right. Like, I should just say Fed government. Like, they're all in the same. Like, doesn't matter if they're a House representative or a Senate representative. They're all, like I was just saying, they're all tied together with their lobbying parties and what they're trying to push through with regulation. And then, of course,
they are different. They are different.
They are different branches, but like, let's be real. Like, they all are shaking hands or jerking each other off. Biden literally got Trump out, voted
back in, right?
Yeah, like seriously, come on. It's all one and the same, but you're absolutely right. But I do try to separate it a little bit. Anyway, you're absolutely right about that. Let me see here. But yeah, that's so. Again, like,
because you have to discern contracts, right? Like, sometimes contracts will come up out of like joint ventures between these, 3-letter agencies, and you have to discern the between them. So
yeah. Let's move on. Do some quick TA. Even though TA again is lagging behind fundamentals, right? Like right now, this is why I say that the more important thing is what's fundamentally happening out there in the world compared to like TA. So I'm going to go to TA, but like, honestly, the more important thing is how is the world going to act or react to the fundamental changes that are actually being presented to us right now within the world economy. And right now we're seeing CPI 9.1 all-time highs, right? Over the past 4 decades. Like, it's insane. So TA is just a lagging indicator of fundamentals. And TA can only exist once fundamentals take place. So don't think that it could ever happen backwards. TA cannot happen before fundamentals at all. You can't flip that conversation. Because TA is just a lagging indicator, like I said, of what's fundamentally happening either with technology, stocks, economy, or world event. Like, that's fundamentally how it like happens. So again, fundamentals, learn what's happening first, and then you guys learn more about TA. But let's go ahead and take a look at it again. A great way to look back is using the 200 SMA strategy, and we could come back down to these levels again. Again, first one where we just recently bounced is where I'm looking at, right around $29,527 for the Dow Jones. That's just our most recent support. And again, we had support here in the past back in 2021. And then we had resistance before. And it's our previous cycle top before, you know, what happened in 2020 or in March 2020. We had that dump. So again, just previously market tops, past resistance, support, like recently support. Again, so I'm watching this level right here, which is 29,527. But 20 years of data based on the 200 SMA strategy tells us that we could come down 21%, which is all the way down here. Let me pull it out. It's all the way down here, guys. That is 27,638. That is from the 200 SMA. Once the 200 SMA does not hold up as support, we could easily, if things get really bad, come down to here and retest that. That's not the floor. That's where I'm telling you guys to maybe start laddering it in on your DCA strategy. I'm going to probably do it here because we just recently saw that. Excuse me, I'm breathing weird because of my pain in my back, but because this makes a lot of sense to me. But again, this will probably be from here to here, honestly, will probably be like a range for my first DCA. Again, you guys know I DCA into fours, and each DCA position, whether it be the first one, second one, whatever, are also split up into fours. So I'll probably do 1, 2, 3, 4, and start carrying on from there, doing my second DCA a little bit below that, a little bit, just in case, right? Just in case. And if I never get to 2 or 3 and 4 with my DCA strategy, that's fine. I caught these and I was smart about them, right? Peace. But that's what I'm looking at right now, guys. Let's go into the NASDAQ. Rinse and repeat. I told you guys the past couple of days, take a profits when the profits are there to be taken. And you guys will be just having happy days. You guys are just waiting for another opportunity. We're getting another opportunity right now. You can see right here, 200 SMA strategy once again playing out for us, guys. We could come down here, which is basically $11,154 on the NASDAQ. We could come down here. Let's see again if it holds up. This one's a little bit different for the NASDAQ, right? Little bit different. Wasn't the previous market top when we came down for 2020 in March. I can't say the word, but you guys know what happened right here. That was the Black Swan. But again, that was a horrible line. Horrible line. Boom. Let's just, well, that was right on the top there. We could easily come back down here. Again, first DCA zone, bing. That's buy number 1. And if we go down lower, we're good because your first buy in your DCA should just be like fly fishing. It's nothing crazy. You should split up your capital that you have on the sidelines waiting for your investments in a way to where you can just get in, and like if it goes down further, it's not going to wreck you. You don't care. You're DCAing it on even your first buy. Like if I have $100, 25, boom, first DCA filled. Next one going down, I have $200 because every move below has to be reinforcing my previous position, ideally with the same amount or more. So again, if I buy $100 here throughout this range, I'm going to buy $200 here, right? It has to be double up. It has to be a double up. So again, another, what is it? 50, 50, 50, 50. Boom. Happy days. I lowered my entry. And if we keep going down, because nobody knows, but even if it does, you're a wolf in sheep's clothing. You're just sitting amongst the herd that are crying about things, being conservative, laddering in your positions here conservatively and constructively, so where when it gets to the moment where they just can't take it and one of them starts running off from the herd, you come in real quickly and devour that mother effer. When price action starts running back up is what I'm saying, or even looking something like this, your entry point was here because you were smart. You DCA'd here. Just telling you. Anyway, everything else on Market Cipher B is going to look pretty much similar right now. As you guys can see, coming back down, we were definitely not able to come back up and hit that 60 on the RSIs. We got this, which definitely does need a full day, but more likely than not, we're probably going to confirm this even tomorrow. So our red dot will probably confirm momentum coming back down, not seeing a good long position at all. I think you guys are absolutely crazy if you long. But again, be careful with shorts. Be careful with shorts as well. SPX, guys, same thing, same discussion with everything. I don't know what I did here. What did I do there? Why is that there? Oh, it's just a little dot. I need to get rid of that dot there. What? What are you doing there, dot? I see that. You guys see that little dot? Why? Let me get rid of you. I need to get rid of you. There, got rid of you. Okay. Boom. You can see things coming back down. Just be careful, guys. Just be careful. Boom, 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 boom. We could come down here. Market Cipher A, 21.81 below the 200 SMA. That's 3,472. I still can't see with my glasses on. Let me change this out, by the way, because I can start feeling my nerves again. I got to switch out this one for this one, even bigger one. I don't want to feel nothing. Oh, what? I don't even have a back. I don't even know what it feels like anymore. My nerves are shot. But yeah, guys, that's, 20 plus years of price data. Happy days. Your lives get changed in the bear market by the decisions that you take in the bear market. These are the moments that you need to start really paying attention to, the possible, positions that you want to get into long term. These aren't, again, this could be a short-term thing, but for us real investors, real long-term investors, these are the moments that we were waiting for, right? This is Bitcoin right now, guys. We're going to move on into crypto. Guys, this is Bitcoin. Look, I told you guys, I was watching these zones still here. I didn't take a position. I told you guys, if momentum carries through, why would I take a position just because I'm watching zones? But if you guys are looking at those zones right now, it's kind of interesting right now. Bitcoin is actually up on the day 1.55%. Interesting. Is it a catalyst? Are people just sick? Did people already know that CPI was going to be stupid high? Is this kind of kicked in? I don't know. But Bitcoin is up 1.48%. That's pretty good.
Earlier, it was like down 3%, and I just refreshed. It was like half an hour ago, and refreshed. It's up.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But look, you can see right here, we're on the hourly now, right? Same place we were watching. And this is why I don't take things off my charts. They're not invalidated until they're truly invalidated, right? Like we came down right here, we're on the hourly. We threaded through our first level. We came back up and now we're back down and now we're retesting. Look at that wick. We're even still testing it right now. We threaded through, came down, and now we're looking like we're trying to come back up. It's really like, don't get rid of things just because your emotions are telling you to. Like, this is still valid right here. 19,600 still valid right now at the current moment. Still trying to watch. Look, our next zone. Look how this popped down recently, the past 2 hours when everybody woke up, right, and saw. Price action brought us all the way down to 18.9. Look at this. Look at this. If you guys were on limits, hold on a second. I'm on a limit. I love having my streams because you guys remind me. Remember yesterday I told you guys I had limit orders at those lines? I literally had a limit order. Guess who's taking profits right now? This guy. I'm literally doing it right now. If you guys don't think, I'm doing it right now. Yes, it's on Coinbase. Come at me. Let me go.
They have the best spread.
They do. They definitely do. Hold on one second. Let me take my profits. Thank
you. Here's some huge news, I guess. Axelar is going to be partnering with like the Secret Network.
Yep. Oh shit. Okay, hold on.
And I guess Kato's gonna have to come over to compete now. So we're gonna have Secret USDC, which they already have set up on the Secret Network. So that's pretty cool.
Boom. Just filled my order. Thank you very much. In profits. Do you know how much you need to take profits, guys? You need to take profits while profits are there. Now, what orders do I still have open right now? Orders I have open. I still have 17.9. I have 17.95 and 16.95. I'm sorry, I should say that better. 17,950, and then I have 16,950 also up as far as limit orders go for Bitcoin. If it hits my levels again, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, guys. Look at this. Look at this. And I spot trade. I don't even leverage. I just don't see the point. Like, look, we're up from hitting that, right? 2.67%. I could have been smarter and got almost 3.5, but I was, getting ready for the stream. But you take your wins, especially when you can. You take your wins with the amount that I was trading. A few thousands here. I'm not going full degen. I'm still able to make a couple $100 just sitting passively, like just Just watching. It's easy. I think actually that was today. I made $560. $560 profit just by sending a limit order. Just by watching my zones right here and rinsing and repeating, being a like crazy profit taker. It's easy. It's easy. Let's move on though. I'm watching these other levels. We're staying on the 1 hourly because it's a little bit easier to see price action right now. We're still watching out for these lower levels. Again, 18,756. We're also looking out for 18, well, basically 18, let's just say 17.9 to 18.1 is what we're also looking for around here. And then you can see I have lower levels down here all the way to 16.9. We can even realistically, guys, if people capitulate into this CPI and inflation stuff, and the Fed comes out and hits us with that 75 to 100 basis points, we could literally come down to 15, anywhere between 15 and 16.4. So like, just be ready for that. Be ready for that. You best believe I got my order set. Like I said, right? I got my order set. Does anybody have any questions at all? Am I missing anything? Anything you guys want to add? What do you guys think, Brad?
I think you're pretty on point with everything you're saying, to be honest.
Yep. I say that like I'm so cocky. Yep. I know I am. I'm sorry. That sounded really cocky, guys, but it's like I've been waiting, and you should have been waiting this whole time for these moments. Don't be fearful.
I've been waiting for this year since the Bitcoin pizza.
Yeah. I haven't been waiting that long, but
I have. I'm not even kidding.
Grit's been here for 10 years, guys. Got to give him some respect.
Like as soon as this regulation comes in, it's party time.
Tank is the green candle over here buying right now. Yeah. No. Like, so again, I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I am never the liquidity. At all. That like, again, you don't want to be somebody else's relief liquidity, right? You don't want to be the liquidity that somebody else is selling into. Like, I just sold in the green. Like, no, I'm not the reason it's bumping. I'll tell you that right now. No. 24 minute though. We just had our green dot. You can see we're coming back up, testing our limits right now. Maybe I should have waited. And seen if we can come back to our previous tops here. But while profits are there, I'm going to take them. So it is what it is. Let's move on. Let's check out Atom. $7.77 at the moment, guys. We came back down. Look at, it's sickening. It's sick. Like, I'm not even right. I don't, oh gosh. I said I would never be that guy, but you know what? When you say it so many times, I can kind of see why some YouTubers say it like that. Oh, tell me no, guys. There should be like a buzzer thing or like an ego check or like some kind of like disciplinary thing that the followers can do, or the IBC gang members can do for my streams, where it's like, please don't let me ever come across as any of these, I'm going to say it, asshole YouTubers that are like, I told y'all. I don't know nothing. I'm like, remain humble, right? Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that almost came out of my mouth, but I'm going to say it. Look, I shared with you guys this zone yesterday, right? If you set your orders, it touched it. You're in profits right now. Take profits while profits are there to be realized. You're up right now, 5.32%. 5% rule. Remember, I always tell you guys 5% rule in crypto. You're up. Take profits. Are you up? Did you hit this zone? Remember, I always tell you guys too, with your DCA, just because you have a zone a little bit above, right at, right in the middle, right below, right? You got to just DCA your zones too. Again, if you guys got this, I highly suggest taking profits. Maybe not all of them, but take profits. I called this yesterday. I made this zone yesterday before I had to go. Was it maybe the day before? I don't know. But like I told you guys, previous resistance and or support usually gets tested going forward. What happened? It got tested right above, and now you're up over 5%. Be smart about it. Realize initial investments, capture some profits, and then keep some for the long haul. That's the name of the game. Unless you're leveraging, which you're degen, if you do, and I absolutely love it and hate it at the same time, like you got to do other things maybe, but still recognize profits. Right now, though, I don't really want to go into any other TA. I'm not going to make any kind of like, crazy lines or anything like that. If you guys want to take a look at the 4 hourly, you can see that we're basically in between our golden pocket right now. This is our golden pocket range, right? For long-term holding, $7.27 to $8. We're right here in the top section of that right now. And, we're just carrying on. We're just carrying on. It's beautiful. It's beautiful when you've been patient and waiting. Any questions about Atom? Look at the rest of the crypto market. Solana up 2.45. Crow up 1.7. Ethereum's up 2.7. That's insane.
So when they pay for this Lido thing or whatever, do you think the price will drop after they take?
Well, it depends on them.
Or are they going to spend it on other? It's obviously going to drop, right? Because they need to take it out of the community pool and then spend it on the thing they need to spend it on.
Yeah.
Right?
So here's my again, part of my whole fuss, you guys know I was putting up a big fuss about Prop 72. It passed. It's whatever. It's gonna happen. So conservative, smart money management, right? This is what I would do if I was Lido. If I was them, this is exactly what I would do. I don't know why I keep doing that. Excuse me. While you get that community fund given to you, the smart thing to do is you would sell it straight into a stable, right? Preferably USDC. That would be the smartest thing to sell into. Unless you're going straight into fiat, which F you if you're doing that with our Atom. But I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say that, whatever. So yeah, price is gonna dip. Price will dip. But here's the flip side to that, right? There's going to be some adjustments being made within retail and also bigger entities. And I think actually the on-chain data right now, actually, let's take a look at it. I think we're seeing the annualized reward rate for staking actually rise, right? Because less and less people, or there's less and less. Yeah, staking APR 19. That just rose. So we're seeing staking APR rise. The rewards are getting better for Atom stakers, long-term stakers. But price point will more than likely, once Lido gets those funds, if they're smart about it, it'll probably dip. Because there's going to, unless, they manage that and they do it over, a period of time to where it doesn't hurt as bad. But if you were smart, you'd capture it. You would have planned, if you were smart, you would have planned your project at the current price point of whatever you were asking for in Atom, right? You would $1 million at this current price, basically where they were when everything was getting voted on, right? You would have said, all right, if we just sell into it, what it's at right now, then that's $1 million or somewhere around there. If they structure it, who knows? Maybe if they do 4 sales of 50,000, because not all of what they asked, it was 150,000, but they're saying they're going to keep the other 250s thousands for upcoming things, which I think is still bullshit. I think it's such weird. But let's just say the 50,000 of it, right? Even if they split that up into fourths or whatever, you still, cause as a company, you're taking on added risk by doing that, because CPI, all this, who knows? What if we go down to $1? Now that 50,000, can you not produce now? If that goes down to $1 and you sell the last two, let's say, you sell your first 25% of that at $7.78, and then it dips down to $5, and then you sell. Yeah,
I'm really not happy about the way that projects are managing their money.
Yeah, this is the stuff that I was preaching against, right? This is stuff I want to see more proactively, transparent information being presented to the community about your structure, about what you're asking. I want to know these things before I give you 50,000 or 150,000 of the community fund for Atom, for a project that you've already built. I want to know these kind of things. How are you managing and checking your books going forward? That's what I said. When you come to the tradition, come to me, you better have a binder of what you're planning on doing.
They don't even have a preview or a demo or anything.
No, it's a very, so I've been thinking about this a lot. I'm sorry. And guys, let me know. What do you guys think? You guys think we're going to dip when they get those funds? Do you think they're going to sell it all like that? Or do you guys think they're going to do a staggered sell off, Do you think
I
they're
think
going
they'll
to,
do it staggered because it's gonna hit the market
do
probably.
you think that they sell all of that 150, or do you think they just do the 50 for themselves? Because even if they're like the narrative that they said, like, oh, we want to keep that, the other 200,000 worth of Atom, right, for upcoming things that they want to onboard. Again, if you're managing your books, you're managing your roadmap, your project, right? You'd want to probably capture that value and retain it as conservatively as possible for your building of the future, right? Like if what you're saying is on the up and up, you want to probably sell all that right now because it's at the same price where you were proposing things. So like if you don't, again, I don't trust you even more because that's not smart. You know what I mean? And if you hold on to it indefinitely, what, like, again, then you run the risk of us giving you a good portion of the community funds, and then you have to sell it at, what if it goes on to $5 or $1, like, you know, in 2020 in March when the Black Swan event happened. And then what? Are you going to say you need more because you weren't smart enough with like capturing that value that you asked the community for? Like, I want to know these kind of things. Like, are you not going to be able to produce us what you promised for the community funds? If you get like if you have, sorry, I'm swearing so much, guys. If you have to sell it for less than half of what you asked for it, the value of when you asked for it, what does that say about the project? And what does that say about the potential for us that gave you it? I have a lot of concerns. I still have them. I don't think it was managed at all right. Like it was the vast majority of people voted for it, but I didn't agree with it at all. I hope it works out. Fingers crossed, but that's not how I like to manage my money. That's not how I like to manage any of my I almost said that out loud. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a money manager, but I do have people that ask me for friend, peer-to-peer, best buddy advice, right? That's not what I say to people that I know personally. I'm not a financial advisor. Almost said how I manage people's portfolios. I don't get me wrong. Like people ask me a lot, but you know, I would never have told them to do that kind of stuff. That's insane. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Prop 72. Yeah. Okay. But still, Oppo, if you go in, okay. So let's say that's a great thing to bring up too. They could pay for expenses from the staking rewards with that much Atom. So you lock it up, but what if price still dips down to $5, $1, because it's realistic, right? Who knows? We could do that. You know, you're still on like the rewards you're getting, and even at 1920 or whatever, because probably more people will sell off for a loss and stuff like that. So it might go up a little bit more, 25%, whatever. It still doesn't make up for what we just gave up. Like that's still not like realistic long term or healthy for the project for the long haul. None of that makes any sense at all as far as money management goes. None of it. You can't sustain a project off staking rewards. And 150,000, like this is actually like right here. This is.
I'm surprised they don't have a better system. Like, how come there is not like a percentage of whatever being moved into some sort of stable asset or like maybe even fiat or anything? Like, there's just nothing. It's weird.
Here we go. This is 50,000. Let's just say that Lido does only the 50 and not the other 100,000, right? They only put their hands on the 50 that they asked for. If they stake it, you know, they could run their validator, get more, like, I still don't understand because they have validators like at the same time too. Like that was one of the things. Why aren't you funding this with your own profits that you're getting from the ecosystem? It was kind of like one of my other big concerns. And like, again, that's a whole nother kind of worms, but like, let's just say you take our 50,000 and you try to use it like, cause you're doing it, you're using it on us or against us kind of, you're still only making monthly $809. Or no, I'm sorry, 809 Atom, which is with his monthly at this price, $6,303. Let's just say Atom goes to $5 or $1. Like you're not running your company off peanuts. None of it makes any sense. I'm all about money management, man. I'm like,
maybe they're asking for that much because they know it's going to crash. I have no idea.
Let's just say they do 150,000, right? Is that 150,000 right there? Boom. You'd be getting 2,427 Atom a month. That is, you know, maybe they could run a business off that way at the scale that they are. That's like just shy of $19,000 at the current price. But let's just say if it dips, that gets cut in half. Like, can you still run a business off night? Like, I can tell you right now, my medical office that my wife and I always use that as like, well, I don't even want to get into the gym thing. Gym things are, Brent could probably tell you a lot different, but like the overhead and expenditure for my medical company and the ins and outs and data transfers and security and cost of paying people and, blah, blah, blah. An advertisement is way more than 20,000. Way more than 20,000 a month. Like, this don't work. This stuff don't work. And if it does, it's not sustainable long term. Not sustainable long term. Does that make any sense, Bren?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just, man, it's a little bit too late now. It is what it is, guys. But like,
hopefully it doesn't turn into an Emery's thing. That's all I'm hoping.
Fingers crossed, but I hate crossing my fingers when it comes to my money. I like to be smart.
I only have 10 coins at the moment.
What were you saying, Brett?
I said I just feel bad for Quicksilver because they just got like swept under the rug and they decided, let's say F these people who have been here for a long time working silently, and let's take on these new people and give them $1 million to,
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
It's crazy. It is crazy.
Like, where's the loyalties, man?
Well, you know what? I support Quicksilver even more now. Like, look, if it works out with Lido, great. It's gonna benefit me, whatever. But like, you want to know where I'm putting my support? where the community, where they were putting their support with the community. Like, look, what goes around comes around, and Quicksilver was building here without asking for ridiculous stuff like that. And so I'm going to, especially now they're coming, Juno, guess what? I'm supporting Quicksilver and even Persistence. I'd much rather support that than this mess. Like, seriously, this is a mess. This is too much risk. If you ever came to my business table, this is not my business table. I told you guys I have meetings every single day. And if you ever came to me and my friends for an investment or for capital from us, I'd laugh you out the freaking door.
With the way they did this, I'm not surprised Jay's response, honestly.
It's probably at the point now where some of them just like washed their I don't want to say corruption, but what's happening, guys? You guys got to know.
Well, remember when Ethereum DAO hack happened and all the VCs moved in after that because they had to fix everything. Yeah, this feels very similar.
It's not a good feeling. It's not a good. I still love my Atom. I still love my Cosmos. Like, none of this is possible without it. It is what it is. But like what? Well, I don't want. Even with our buddy Jacob with Notional, like. And even Kevin from Only, all these guys that I respect, like, there's many other validators. And I want, guys, all you other validators, I would love for you guys to come on the show. Please. They got to know about you guys too. I got to have the Cosmos Spaces team directly on here as well. Cause they're validators and like Highlander nodes and whatnot and Whisper and a lot of other people. But even he voted yes. And it's kind of like, cause at some point you just got to go, F it, it's unfortunate, but I don't know. I don't have to. So I'm going to keep saying what I say, and that's the truth. If I don't get in the inner circle because of it, I don't effing care. I'll shine a light on it all day long. I'm about the community.
Well, the point is, Cosmos, is you create your own circles.
Yeah. We got our own circle. You don't like it, go stay in your bubble. That's fine. I'm not about that. I'm about building with the community and protecting the IBC gang. That's just what it is. Anyway, man, I've been ranting so long about that. I could go on and on and on about this. By the way, we do have Prop 73 right now, which is a joke. Somebody brought that up. Give Cosmos. Wait, hold on. Is this okay? Well, I was gonna say, is this passing? I haven't even
read that one yet.
I was gonna start shaming people, dude. If it was passing, I was gonna start shaming people. Yeah, but well, Hold on. Don't let me forget to add.
Is that the Boston one or?
This is actually this is not just on Atom. This is a proposal across the ecosystem, right? To give stakeholders and stuff like that. Like, yes, this is Bostrom. No, like, yeah, just I'll get into it tomorrow when I just wanted to bring that up. No. And I'm not trying to talk anything bad about Bostrom. I just don't like the way that that's proposed. Hold on. It's on Juno as well, I think. Yeah, see? It's like everywhere. It's everywhere. But you guys got to read into this. Anyway, I'll get into that a little bit more detailed tomorrow's stream. Adam says, what was that?
They're pretty much the most fringe community.
Yeah. Adam says, Tank, can you create a good template for how business proposals should look? Lots of devs in this place, not a lot of businessmen. That is so true. I don't want to, like, again, I'm not, you devs out there, you guys are some of my personal friends too. Like, I'm not trying to shame you guys or make you guys feel bad, but he's absolutely right. Like, there's so many, and that's one of the biggest problems that we have in not just crypto, but especially for the Cosmos ecosystem, is we have a crap ton of really smart individuals that are just developers, have no idea about marketing, have no idea about how to actually successfully run a business.
They spend all the time practicing writing documentation, and they can't even put a flow chart in a proposal.
You know what it is? It's because they get stuck in developer mode. Even their opinions get stuck in developer mode. It's a biased thing. So I can't fault them for it. That's what you are. You like
hire somebody else.
I'm not a developer. I'm a businessman. I'm an investor. I've always said that through and through. That's who I am. I have a certain amount of set skills that I'm really good at, and that's the wheelhouse that's the little environment in my little playground that I play in. I don't try to be a developer because I'm not one. And what we have right now in the ecosystem, we have a crap ton of developers that are super smart, coming up with really interesting things. You guys suck at marketing. You guys suck at proposals. You guys suck at marketing or money management. You guys suck at business, period. This is off. You know how easy it is to call this a business or like grant you the title of being successful because you're a proof of stake blockchain that is an experiment right now. Like this is, it's developing. It's all experimental, right? And to say, oh no, you don't know anything about business. How much do you run? Multi-million-dollar crypto, blah, 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 blah. I run multi-million-dollar investments that are sustainable and not volatile. I run businesses that are consistently in profits throughout all ecosystems and or throughout all variances throughout the market, whether it be up or down. I remain profitable. That's what I'm good at. So the number of TVL that you have in your business can go suck a whatever, because that's not what
obviously doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing when let's go to Adam right now. And I'm not throwing shade, but look.
Well, even in the dexes, like it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it doesn't mean nothing. It doesn't mean nothing. You tell me that you're successful here or throughout any of these. Tell me you're successful here. You're successful when you're consistently doing that. I know there's variances and stuff like that. And technically, if you want to be honest, hell, actually, let's be real about it right now. This is not your guys' start, but from Coinbase launch, let's just draw that line to where we are. From where you guys launched back here in 2019, guess what? You're underwater. You're going back under this water. Your ship's not even floating anymore. Don't get me wrong, guys. I love the Cosmos ecosystem. I believe I'm in it hundreds of thousands of dollars. But like, don't talk to me about knowing how to run sustainable, maintainable, realistic businesses, or even how to manage proposals or
money in general,
or funds. Yeah, like funds. Like,
dude, it's kind of weird because you guys are building fintech stuff. Shouldn't be that your specialty. Shouldn't you know people at least to like advertise to the community properly about the things you build?
It's a very interesting thing that we have. We have a proof of stake network. right? Where all of these for-profit entities, and I've said this so many times, validators to ICF to developers to everything in between, you guys are all for-profit, and you guys are all trying to suck the same liquidity. You're all trying to suck the same life force out of the same puncture hole from the same body of the proof of stake network. Like I'm being very, very real. If this was our Cosmos ecosystem, it's our lifeblood. This is where all the liquidity, all the values right here, right? All of you guys are trying to drain as much of it as possible into your projects that are valuable, right? On a proof of stake network through here. And all of you guys are attached to this same fucking hole. It's not, God, I can go on and on. It's not sustainable. Eventually this goes to nothing. You don't have nothing. It's so fragile and thin. You don't have nothing.
Why is there no plan to put money back in?
Yeah. Why? Like I said that about the Lido thing. Where's the plans for how we're going to recap? You come to my business table and ask me for an investment. The first thing I'm going to ask you is, how am I going to get that back and how much extra am I going to get?
They're just like, oh, it's experimental.
Bullshit. BS.
Oh.
Later, Blau.
It's like, that doesn't mean, that's no excuse for not having a plan. I mean, you know, I don't know.
It says, don't dare say anything about funding the team. They take it to heart. It's important. Good. They should take it to heart. Take my words to heart. Take it to heart. You guys need to learn a real lesson. You know, I think, Brent, we were just talking about things. And this is the honest truth. When you're building a startup company, which this is a startup company. All of these are startup companies, by the way, guys. I'm preaching. You guys need to hear this. This is the bear market. Y'all need to hear this. When you start a company, if you're the founder, expect not to pay yourself or to get anything out of that company or whatever you're building for at least 2 to 3 years. Realistically.
I heard 4.
Even, yeah. I'm like, that's like, I said, at least 2 to 3 years, maybe even more. It takes a long time to build a sustainable, maintainable, realistic thing that produces real value, whether it be in their product or for the people that work within it. Realistically, why do you guys think what I do here? I always tell you guys, I do it out of loss. I'm building with you guys. You guys come and watch this every single day. I'm building. You know, I haven't taken any profits, which is breadcrumbs anyway, from YouTube. You know, I've given away thousands of dollars to the viewers here just because I need more people to understand what the real game is. And so, like, yes, it's a marketing thing, right? Like, I give away stuff because, one, I'm appreciative of you guys. And I want you guys to know that you guys are appreciative. But what attracts people? Giveaways. Let's be real. More people come and watch. And if I give them something and then they hear more valuable things from what I'm saying, they'll come back. Whether they got a giveaway or not. Like, they might come here for the giveaway and hear the more important valuable thing on what I'm saying and stay. I've given away, probably in this year alone, $20,000 worth. $20,000 worth of not just crypto, but like in general. To just the viewers, let alone not what I've been working on, which also costs more. I have not paid myself anything. And if any developer wants to talk to me about how I need to pay myself to do work, suck my big toe. Because you don't know what you're talking about. You're short selling not only yourself, but your project and the community that you're asking to invest into you. Really? If you really, really believe in it, be like all the people that you're talking to. Go get another job where you're producing something that you can live off. Work on building true value instead of asking for people to fucking hand feed you. Like, I love validators. Why? Because they're producing something. They're producing something and they're getting paid. There's some validators I don't agree with. You guys know I like Notional. They produce something of value for the entire ecosystem and they get rewarded for it. That's like anything, right? Like, yay. But they also provide and do much more valuable things. And again, like one, I just kind of go for, not, you know, I call him the people's validator. I said it yesterday. The people's validator is notional. Look at the stance that he's taking. Like, he didn't have to say none of this stuff. He could have just rode the wave, been quiet, played the game, but he's taking a stance and devaluing his own company by speaking out, by giving back.
But he's gaining delegations.
Right? Because you're forthcoming, you're transparent, you're not fake. So yeah, I got like, let's be real. YouTube is a competition, right? Like it's competition. There's several other people, which I respect them for what they do on YouTube, right? Way better in the Cosmos ecosystem than me. We'll see who stays long term. I'm here until I'm gray right now, but really old and gray, because you know why? I don't need to take anything from you guys. I don't need to show you guys anything. I don't need to do any of that stuff. I can show you guys truth in the market. I can show you guys how to gain true wealth. I can show you guys how to make proper decisions. I can't give you guys financial advice, but I can show you guys how I make my decisions and give you guys real averages, real math, real data, and not ask anything of you guys, right? If success is a byproduct of transparency and it's slower, let it be that way. I hope you guys understand Maneki Cosmos, man. I hope you guys understand that.
I'm actually thinking about starting up a validator set myself, but I have to move first. I already asked Jacob about it.
Do it. But this is the best time. I'm gonna pivot a little bit because I've been ranting. I hope you guys get Maneki Cosmos. I hope you tell everybody you know about Maneki Cosmos, because this is the best time to build something right now.
I feel like more people delegate to people who actually build stuff on the side for the ecosystem also. Like, I actually do that, so I think that would help. And I actually used to run like nodes for fun for the Bitcoin network and, you know, the Lightning network and channels and all that. I got the technical knowledge to do it, so I think it'd probably be beneficial for me to do that.
Did I earn? That's a great question, by the way. Sorry, I didn't mean, like, I was just reading what Oliver just said. He said, Tank and Bren, did you earn some money from Maneki? I'll tell you right now, I'm looking at you. I have not been paid a single thing. Bren, have you been paid a single thing?
No.
Value has, well, I'm going to, ooh, Oliver, you smart with that question, because I'm going to try to answer it as best as I possibly can without letting the cat out the bag.
So many cat.
Like, give me a second to think about this. So where I'm not going to, because we still have an active mint, so I can't say certain things. I can. I can say. I think I can say this because I'm not promising anything in return. I can answer the question directly. I believe, because I'm not guaranteeing or promising any kind of return for a mint of a Maneki. Again, if you guys are following along about the dilemma and me talking it out, maybe you'll catch on to what I'm trying to avoid. No, there's been no, the Knots team has been, and Stars takes a certain percent off every mint automatically, right? It's a platform. They pay themselves. Like, you have to pay to use their platform and stuff like that. I believe it's like 10%. I think it is 10%. And then the agreement that I had between the Knots team, which helped me bring Maneki to life, right? They have been getting paid with every mint, and we have separated that proactively these past 2 days. They have, I don't know what they've done with their side. I would assume, and it would be smart if they actually paid themselves. But from the agreement that we made, they have recognized and been given, and will be given each and every time, both Stargaze and the Knots team, their share on what they did. You guys got to remember, they helped me with the art. They helped me with basically everything. The Knots team, Jerry and Rusty, are phenomenal what they have too. And again, if you guys have any after this, I'm going to make a whole thing about like my whole experience. I think it's super beneficial if anybody's like me and wants to create something. Like they have a very unique set of tools for people to utilize there. Super, super cool. But as far as anybody here, Brand, Grits, myself, anybody that's like helped me or been an advisor, nobody's been paid. Nobody has gotten, there's money in the Maneki wallet that I hold. And actually, should we just be fully transparent right now?
What do you mean?
I can't. Well, no, I'm not going to do that right now. I was going to give you guys I guess Ambedo them. They could probably track this and stuff like that. I don't plan on taking any profits. I never have. You know, there's been workers that need to be paid. I don't plan on taking any profits though. So everything I'm telling you guys, like going into like this whole business thing, prop proposals. I know my screen's shaking. I'm sorry guys. My desk is all wonky. Like I'm being very real about it. I'm being very real about it. I haven't paid myself, nor do I plan on paying myself a single cent for a long, long time. For a long, long time. Vast majority of this stuff, no, it's actually in crypto. Everything I've done, like, has been at a loss to me.
Yeah, I generally like make all my money in the market.
Yeah,
like
well,
and
I make my money elsewhere, kind of stuff. But like, for what I do here and what I've done with Maneki, I'm not taking profits. So,
are you getting into programming? I saw you do some like
with Goland.
Yeah,
I was
because I'm hoping I can get paid for programming eventually.
Yeah. So I don't know what that tells you guys. Like I don't know what that tells you guys about like your Manekis. But I can, yeah. Can I? I can't. I can't say. Well, the thing, because again, I'm gonna say this again, and maybe you guys can understand why I'm saying this. I cannot make you guys any promises of value or return for specific reasons for anybody that decides to mint a Maneki. What I can tell you in response to Oliver's question, though, is I'm not paying myself at all.
Yeah, so that money is just there, right?
Yeah, I also had to buy, and everybody, there was no free Manekis. There's no free Manekis for anybody. Jacob from Notional had to buy one. Anybody that you guys see that you guys like have flown on, everybody had to buy one. Even myself. I was the first one. I bought the very first one.
Yeah, I've been trading mine up to the one I want. It's been hard.
Yeah.
It's been like old school Pokemon days, status trading.
Give me that plus a stick of gum. But that's a good question, Oliver. That was a really good question. Did I miss the Maneki Alpha? We're actually just talking about right now. We've been ranting about Atom and everything else, guys. I know I didn't even go into like everything else. Right now, Juno down 7.28% on the day. So we're seeing some bleeding happening again. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's go in. Let's not use these charts. Let's actually go in to our osmosis charting. And then we're going to talk about Maneki just a little bit more. Let's go take a look at Juno. Look at this. 15-minute right now. Ooh, look, guys. We got all the way down to $2.34. Look at that. Actually, I'm telling you right now, if y'all would have been up, y'all be up almost 4%. Almost 4% at the moment. Because no, I told you guys, take profits when you guys get into 4 to 5%. Really interesting volume candles though. Look at that. Pow. Look at that right there. Look at 115. Boom. All of that selling pressure came from bow right there, basically. Bow right there. Super, super interesting. Super, super interesting stuff. Let's move to the 1 hour. Yep. How would I don't even know if I want to make, because we're on a downward slope. There's no.
Have you seen the secret network chart? It's interesting.
97 cents now.
Because of the mint.
Let's stay on. Again, a lot of those people, are you talking about Kilroy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the chart had a couple good pumps.
Yeah, they did. They had huge pumps. People were trying to get in for the mints, right? Um, Secret network. I'll show you guys the levels that I'm watching, by the way. Actually, let me do that with Juno real quickly. So with Juno, boom, boom, boom. Set my chart for you guys right here. I'm still watching, right? Like we're not down back to these levels. I'm watching $2.24, $2.15, and then I'm watching the very bottom where we wick down to $2 basically is where I'm watching. I have me a very big amount of Juno. But if you give me these absolute bottom floor prices again, like I'm going to take swings at them. I'm definitely going to take, because I believe in Juno. I believe in Juno long term. Like I really do. Secret right now, again, let's take a look at that. Back below $1. Still doing pretty well though over the past couple of days. 97 cents. Still hanging out above the 618 to the 65. Right now, what I'm watching on the charts is, again, this price point, which is about 95 cents, which is the 618, the top section of the golden pocket right there. If you take a look at it, though, we're still kind of trending upwards, even with the wicks on the bottom right here. So just be patient, guys. Just be patient. Look at yesterday. That's why I've been telling you guys yesterday when you guys were in profits, take profits, right? Insane. Osmosis, 76 cents, basically stable coin right now. But again, I'm going to show you guys the sections that I'm looking for Osmosis. I have a good amount of Osmosis as well, but same thing as Juno. If you guys give me these, I might add to my bag even further, just because like I can't resist myself when it's at an all-time low. Like if price action momentum keeps going pretty quickly, like obviously if the rapids are moving within the water, I'm going to wait, a little bit. But if I start seeing like these strong wicks, like this is still with the CPI report coming out, like these are strong wicks. These are strong wicks. And this is a daily candle right now. These are pretty strong wicks right here. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we could come down here, but I like to see these two first sections, 7.3 and 7.1 is where I'm looking for the short immediate term, and then longer term over the next week. I want to see if it leads down here to 65. If it does, I'm taking swings here as well. Give me limit orders, please. I need limit orders. Where's my Osmosis? Is there any other token? Let's take a look at Evmos. I guess everybody loves Evmos, right? It's kind of hard because right now, like, TA is just lagging of what's happening out there fundamentally. So I can look at all this stuff, but in basically sharing with you guys the same sections. Huh?
It's probably all going to change in an hour when the numbers.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm just basically re-showing you guys the same sections on the chart. These lines have been here. They don't change. I'm still watching for them. Still waiting. Atom, Secret, Juno, Osmo, BTC, even like still just waiting for them. Short term, look at them. Short term, I'm looking out for the 786. You guys saw I had limit orders there, right? The 450. I mean, you know what? Realistically, I'm probably going to put more limit orders here for Bitcoin. But yeah, let's go into Akash real quick. Or not Akash, Evmos, $2.12. Like it only stays good for so long, right? Like hopefully you guys have been recognizing profits like I've been doing. Like every other, like I have a thing with especially Evmos rewards, right? Like staking rewards, especially with Evmos, the way it was holding up. Like one day, full flip into restaking. Next day, full profits. The other day, it's 50-50. And then the next day, the fourth day, everything is fours for me. I pick an asset that might look good for me to DCA or convert into with my Evmos rewards. And like, man, like anything that happens right now for Evmos, it's whatever. It's butter. It's all butter.
Amazing. I love Evmos.
Yeah, it's been, thank you, Evmos, for helping me stack some of my bags.
Actually, it's been amazing.
Yeah, it really has been. But if you go to the 4 hour right now, look, it's really easy, guys. 4 hour. I'm going to show you guys right here the levels to watch out for. At least the levels I'm going to watch out for. Obviously, the bottom of where we were just at, right? That's $1.93. I have no idea what my son is screaming about. The bottom we were just recently at right here, $1.99. Those are the first two levels that I want you guys to watch out for. Don't even look. Actually, you know what? We could do a little bit of looking. I'm gonna say don't even look anywhere else, but let's do this, okay? From the bottom. Oh no, wrong thing. My freaking thing is all messed up when I come here. Where's my Fib retracement? Fib retracement tool. Use it in reverse from the bottom here. to the top of where we most recently were. Now, give or take. This look, that's kind of look out for this absolute low. If the ship sinks, like I want you to look between these two sections right here, right between. I'm gonna make that this color. Boom. So if we dip down, I want to make it this color right here. I'm looking to maybe actually first. I've never made a purchase on FMOS at all yet. I haven't purchased any extra FMOS at all. But if it comes down to here, I'm gonna purchase there, on this 0.16 on the 0.168. I can't speak right now. And then all the way down. Seriously, guys, all the way down to this level right here. That's my fourths. This is my setup for the long haul. This is 1, 2, 3, 4s. And even between these 4s, I'm going to split up my buys into 4 here, into 4 here, into 4 here, and into 4 here. Always reinforcing my positions with more positions. Super easy. Evmos got me a Maneki. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's move on. Do you guys have anything else, Brent? Grits, did I miss anything for questions at all for any other chart?
No, I think that's it.
Okay, let's move on and check out our Manekis, guys. I think we're at 12%. Yeah, 12%. 12%.
J2000 minted one of the best Manekis I've seen so far.
Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, I thought about him yesterday for like 2 seconds. I'm like, man, I wish he could be here.
Ooh.
Because he showed up today.
This is Jay's right here. I love this background. Patience.
Dude, the koi background is so good.
Yep.
You got a koi one? That's crazy.
Yep. That's awesome. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Look at Shaq. Look how big Shaq is. So I can't.
What chain has the best logo?
I like the Evmos one. The black Evmos logo looks sick.
I would say, yeah.
I like Akash. Oh, that one looks cool that he's got.
Akash is like. I will say I don't like the Osmosis logo. I hate the beaker thing. Like it's so
Yeah.
like I hate the beaker thing. I love Osmosis as a platform and all this other stuff. Sorry, Sonny. I'm just gonna say it like.
Comdex's logo is really nice.
I like clean, like simple, like persistent,
Yeah,
secret, Juno, like all of like just clean. You know, Akash. For some reason, I just love Akash's.
Yeah,
logo
I think
too.
their name is based off of like the Akashic records, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very clever.
You thought me for 3 seconds, not two. Secret. IBC Mafia says Secret. Secrets looks clean too. Secrets does look clean.
Yeah, it does. Any black on white usually is like very sharp.
So there's been a lot of rumors that I've been seeing about Maneki going around, and I'm gonna tread very, very softly on this. Like Sirius just put out a rumor, or not rumor. He put out something. By the way, thank you so much, Sirius. But again, also please do us a favor. Not only us, but yourself and everybody else, your fellow brothers and sisters that hold Manekis. Let everybody know about Maneki. Drop whatever you guys want to drop on there. I would read into Cosmos DeFi, Homestead, and Sirius here, and what they've put in their post. I cannot confirm or deny a bunch of the things that you guys have said in here, but it's interesting. I love these posts, and hopefully you guys are not ignoring what's happening in the market and what we've been discussing recently about money management and protecting people in the way that I am personally on a day-to-day basis. Hopefully you guys are good at like trades and connecting things, or even Clue and connecting things. Cause I can't just come out and say it until the mint's done. I know we actually had, excuse me, this is falling down my back. I can feel that. We had a survey, or at least I put one out there. And I kind of wanted to just ask you guys like live, when should we cut off the Maneki mint? Because you guys got to remember, this is not about minting out. This is about something totally different.
A lot of people want a month, but that might be because people want to get their paydays together. You know what I mean? Because there's so many other mints going on that are so high value at the same time, like Passage, Kilroy, all the same day, basically. So maybe people are just waiting to get their paydays in.
That Atom one is super rare. Super, super rare. So actually we saw somebody, someone printed, the banners right here. Somebody just recently, who was it, that just printed an IBC banner?
It was this guy was promoting his decentralized Twitter or something.
SF Mocha.
SF Mocha, yeah.
Hold on, here, check this out, guys. I want to show you guys something that's actually really, really. Why is it saying it's gonna take me some weird stuff? See this? It's actually really, really rare. Really, really rare. There's a couple things that are super, super, super rare. There's this. There is the IBC Gang logo on the gold coins. And then also the Atom collar / bell is also very, very rare, along with the eyes with the IBC Gang. But yeah, no, it's up to you guys. Do you guys want to, like, how long should we go with the mint? A lot of people said a month, which, it's whatever you guys want to do. And the charts, there are chart ones, guys, but they're super, again, like, there's a small mint. Well, it's a more expensive mint. It's a smaller size mint, right? And again, minting out wasn't ever the thing, but we did want to throw in some super rare things, but I don't want it to be like I know you guys are like, oh, I wish there was more charts and Atom things. I'm being real about when I say rare. I'm being real when I say, like, we're different than other projects. I'm not just going to tell you, oh, that's rare, and then like 50 other people also have the same thing as you when this is 1,000 mint. Like, is it really rare? Or is it kind of like just dangling it in front of your face so you purchase more? Like, again, the goal is not the mint out. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see a couple of those floating around, and there could or could not be things to that. But, like, I get it, guys. I like Brandon, me, and Grits, like, are also like, I want to see one of these charts. I want to see one of these, some of these rare things. I do. It's randomized, though. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It is random and it's that rare. It's random. I may get another. You be smart, Matt.
It looks like someone just minted another IBC Gang eyes Maneki just right now.
Stop it! You guys are taking the eyeball. I don't even have an eyeball one. But yeah,
mine's pretty common as well.
Yeah, I would love to see. I would love to see this over the next month. I guess we'll if governance, we'll call you guys governance. If the people say they want to take this, and make it shorter, so be it. I want to put it out there because it's killing me not to be able to say things. It's killing me. But I also want to be fair to everybody as well. So keep banging on it on social. Yeah, you guys do me a favor. Do everybody a favor. Please change your social media account icons. Like, put out tweets, guys. Let people know about Maneki. Please. With that being said, I think that's it. Look out for the news. Look out for the news. The markets are kind of interesting. Markets are definitely interesting right now. Yeah. You'd think there'd be a massive sell-off happening right now. I mean, I guess there is, like, kind of, right? But
a little bit.
Not
as bad as before.
No.
That's for sure.
No. So kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. Look at this wedge, by the way. Let me fix this. As 2.
The market was a lot more scared the last time. Like,
yeah,
we saw like almost 10%.
Yeah. Well, look at this Bitcoin. We're literally in the golden, like on the low of the golden pocket, the short-term golden pocket right now, right? That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I hope you guys have a good day. Hopefully my neck starts feeling better and better. It's better today. Like obviously I didn't have to get off. I appreciate you guys. Take care. I'll let you guys know if anything pops out. I'm gonna try to be on some spaces today. So if you guys want to jump on that too, just let me know. But I'm gonna get out of here. Peace.